So, Fotini, thank you so much for having me. And I just want to take a few minutes of your time and ask you a few questions about yourself. I hope you don't mind.
Well, thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
And doing this is very important to me, and I believe it's important to the clients and people that are going to watch this video and know this way they will know a little bit more about me.
Excellent.
Thank you.
So, for everyone that doesn't have the pleasure of knowing you, as I know you and your clients, tell the world a little bit about yourself, your background, where you came from, and how you set yourself on this path.
Okay, I came from Greece, 18 years old. I was born and raised there. A very nice family. The only thing, my mother passed when I was 3 years old, giving birth to my sister.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, thank you. My father remarried, so I have a bigger, larger family. We were 3 children before, and now we are 7.
Oh, excellent.
We are all love each other and care for each other, so I was blessed to have a larger family. One thing that my father told me, though, and that's the reason why I want to talk about it, is because he said that my mother saw her death and talked to him about this when she was 6 months pregnant.
Oh my.
So she knew exactly what was going to happen. He explained, she told him to the T, and then he told me and explained to me this is what was going on. And it got me to think that I was born with the optic nerve, like NASA says, stronger than some other people, which we call clairvoyant people.
Can you elaborate a little bit that? So, there's a study from NASA that's explaining the human optic nerve.
Yes, the human optic nerve, the nerve that connects the eyes and the brain, is stronger to some people, and that's the reason why these people can see beyond or can catch things that they move faster, just like ghosts. So my grandmother also, my father's mother, she was able to see ghosts, and she was talking about it. She was also able to hear what people were talking from far away, which I thought the woman was crazy when I was a teenager, telling me, oh, Sophia was talking about us, and I don't know why she was saying those things. And I'm like, yeah, you're here, you're not there. How do you know what Sophia says? And next day I will find out that Sophia did say the things that my grandmother said. I'm like, okay, so it made me think a little bit that something is there. I wanted to know more, but also I wanted to know about myself and others. How come some people are more fortunate and have all the good luck and beauty in their life, and others, they suffer? So I did know about religion, and because I'm Greek Orthodox, and we learned that in school, but also my father, he is a monk. Also my stepmother became a monk, actually, and my sister. So he explained to me about the light and the darkness, and he always said, be aware of the devil's traps, and of course, to me it didn't make sense. I wanted to know more.
So you have as your whole family, you have a very spiritual awareness, but you would say that on your maternal side, that's where you found the most patterns of clairvoyance and the most genetic history of this type of ability.
Yes. To me, it was normal before, because people in Greece, they will talk about ghosts, or about they have the gut feeling, we call it here, like a natural thing. So I never pay deeper attention to it until I start searching, like I said, why some people have more, others less, and why things was not working with me. And I was successful in some areas, and some other areas no. So then everything was clear. but I start to hear also messages coming from the divine, because the divine, let me tell you, they gonna communicate with us. It's they, because I'm having guides that I can hear them, and they will tell me things just like that, without me asking question. Out of nowhere the information comes, or the conversation. And other times, you say, if I'm having a question for my client, let's say, or with my client, it's like the divine comes and gives the answers, or the explanation of whatever it is that is supposed to happen. So I have lots of information that I got, and I'm getting, continue to get almost every day. I want to say every day, that I like to share this with the people. People need to know. I believe they have the right to know, because their life is going to be better.
That's fantastic. Did you ever think that you would become a spiritual person and that your spirituality would at one point help others?
No, never thought about this. I was doing everything, it was all about me.
Right.
Yes, but then when I saw the beautiful results and the feeling, the joy, which is God's feeling, I came into my heart, and the love that comes out when I'm connecting with this beautiful energy. I call it the magical energy.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be shared. And so first my friends asked me to help them, and then my friends, they asked me to help their friends, and so I realized that it has to go more to the public. So I was more open to say, yeah, sure, I can help you. But then I also got a message one time. I was in St. Nicholas Church in Greece. This monastery was built the year 300. And I was all by myself. I had a difficult time of my life, I should say. And I was there with my father and my sister, the monks, and the nun, of course. But I was all by myself in the church. And I said, it's a monastery actually, because it's smaller. We call them monasteries. I heard the voice says, people need you. And I immediately knew what I was supposed to do.
That's great. So can you elaborate a little bit on how you receive your messages and how they come to you specifically?
Sure. Well, I can see, I can hear, I feel, I smell. They have a way to communicate, like I said, in all different ways, and I have the ability to pick it up. So it's not all together. Sometimes it's just I see and I feel immediately, because the communication is like not very clear sometimes, and I have to figure out, but meaning not clear. I don't see clear image, so if I don't see clear image, I will feel, I will smell, I will hear, so then I have it. Or sometimes I will have very clear image, then I don't need the other senses to take over. So it just happens though.
What's
on
your strongest sense? What's the most what do you feel? What's the most common perception of your messages?
Well, I see and I feel. So
it's collaborative. It's all together almost. It's kind of a combination.
Sometimes people will show me a picture of a loved one,
right.
Someone, or it happens a lot with relationships. And when they show me the picture, even though they're saying nice things about the person, all of a sudden I feel fear. So I can't see the person. I cannot go to him because I don't know him or her, let's say. But so then the feeling comes. And if I feel fear, then I know something is off. And I tell my clients, I pay attention a little bit here. So it's kind of like that.
That's fantastic. Are there any books we can look forward to of your work in the near or current future?
Yes, I have plenty of information to put in the books. For now, I don't have the available time to write, because I see people 12 and 14 hours a day.
Oh my goodness.
And this is physical. Physically, I see them in the office, plus in between 5 minutes, send energy, communicate, give a quick text message to the person because he sent me a question. So I work 6 days a week. And the 7th day, it's about Fotini. I need to find myself to be ready for my clients.
Do you find it difficult to absorb the numerous amounts of distress and bad energy, you would say, from your clients? And how do you manage that? And how do you let that go?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, first of all, my aura, because I do this all the time, is strong, full of love, and is big. A normal person's aura is 3 feet out from the body. It's the energy field, I call it. Well, mine is expanded, is more than 10 feet. So when the person comes into my aura, most of their stuff stays outside. So they come in open to learn, to receive. So they don't bring the stubborn person, the stubborn energy. So the one that I receive is just passing by, is passing through. This is how I call it. And I tell everyone the same thing. It's just like the breeze, that it keeps on moving. Everything keeps on moving. It's a movement that is happening. So it comes into my aura, but it keeps on moving and it goes because I don't acknowledge them. Anything we acknowledge, it stays with us. And if it's good, excellent. But if it's bad, it's going to hurt the person. It's going to affect us in a bad way. And so this is the things that I like to talk and teach. And I've been doing it, of course, with people.
Is there any general advice you have for the world about how they should proceed through life?
Yes, always have gratitude. That's the most important thing. Be grateful for every little thing. It can be for your skin, for your hair, for your body, for the food you ate today, the beautiful, free, healthy country that we have, or the environment that you have. There is so many things to be grateful for. And gratitude is the perfect tool to bring you more and more, because universe is a giver, and it wants an enthusiasm. Whatever you say, if you said I love this, it says, oh, I'm going to give you more, and so it's giving more. But if we also feel negative, it's going to give more of that too. So always gratitude is the key.
Well,
to happiness.
I don't think that could be said any better.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and I look forward to talking to you again.
Thank you, Keith.
Thank you.